All right, so I just want to welcome each and everybody this evening. Thank you so much for coming on Diana's Diary. Like we always do it, here is a platform whereby we encourage people, we inspire people, and we want to see everybody do well. So first of all, I want to, tell you a bit about my first guest, who is Professor, I call him, Alex Senya. He is like a relative that I respect so much. He is married for a long time, and I did reach out to him because he's very knowledgeable. He's got a lot of experience. When I do speak with him, I always come home spicing my marriage. So when I got a platform, I was like, I need you, please. He's not of a social media person, but when it comes to Diana's Diary, my goodness, the favors that you guys do and break the boundaries just to be here, I appreciate you so much. So Professor Alex, thank you so much for coming. Nyamisha will be brave. And the next person, oh my goodness, this couples, Selby is somebody that I've known for the past almost, more than 20 years. My childhood friend that anytime I call on him, he's there. He's a good person. I'm one person that I keep friendship. I value friendship. So if you see me and old friends, I don't know a relationship that has slipped off my hands, because I really cherish relationship. If the relationship is slipping, I might maybe remove myself from the relationship if I see that it's getting toxic. But by God's grace, I haven't experienced that kind of relationship in my life. So Selby is somebody that, I got the experience to meet his partner, his wife to be. Oh my goodness, Maria. When I met this lady, they came to spend some holidays at my home, and the connection and the vibe that I saw, especially with Maria, seeing a white lady, trying to taste all the food that I was giving her, how calm she was. Normally I didn't know, because we watch movies and see all these white people and we are assuming so many things. So her character did inspire me a lot, and I drew closer to her. She's so friendly, lovely person that anybody who comes around her will love her. So I reached out to my friend and I was like, you know what, I want to treat this topic with you guys. So Selby, thank you so much, for making this time for me. He's an engineer and he's doing so well. I'm proud of her anytime, any day. I'm proud of you. And Maria, thank you so much. I know you've got a little one, and I don't know how you put him to sleep or whatever, family helping or whatsoever. Thank you so much, Maria. I do appreciate you. This time, I know it's going to affect so many lives and it's going to bless so many people. That's the main reason why we are here. So without wasting my time, I also want to give a shout out to Bella, someone I haven't met personally, but she gave me her account for us to use. This is unusual, isn't it? And thank you so much, Bella. You are amazing. You are, I don't know. Thank you so much. Okay, Yamin Shah, Bella. Yamin Shah, say, what availing yourself to be used to bless this platform. So guys, thank you all for coming on Diana's Diary today. Today is going to be shared experience with questions. Then Selby, Maria, my uncle, they will give their their experience and also some of the things that they've passed through. So it's not going to be book, Google, we are Googling and doing all those kind of things. No, they are going to share their thoughts and what friends has also been through with us, so that it can support our marriage. And somebody out there, especially the youth, me, I'm so keen about my youth. You that you haven't entered into marriage, whatever that they are going to talk about might shape you, might guide you to make the best informed decision for yourself. So without wasting my time, let me go on to my questions. Oh my goodness, why can't I open my laptop? Oh, okay. So I'll ask them. I just put some questions down, and I'll let them tell me what they think about it. And family, please, whatever that you think is also going to help, you can, request, and I'll let you come on and explain. So we're going to do question after questions. After 5 questions, I'll let each and every one also contribute or maybe ask questions, so that we have just 1 hour or 1 hour 30 minutes. Okay, so my first question. So all right, how did your family react when they learned about your relationship with Maria? How did African parents, I don't know, did you ever thought, say, you were going to marry a multiracial person, like someone as lovely as Maria? When growing up, I really wanted to marry a white. I don't know, I had that perception, I had that fancy thing. So how did the family react?
Yeah, so like for me, I think my family like accepted it, like calmly. So like especially like my mom, like she was happy, like she was asking like questions, like about her, like how I met her and all those things, what she like does and all those things. And the next thing was like send me a picture. Then I did, and like she was amazed about it. And then like she like started like talking about kids, because like she wants to have like like the grand like kids, and like, it was like it was good. So like they received it very like warmly, and and so excited.
Oh wow, that's very impressive. I know Africans, especially we Ghanaians, the way we adore them, we really adore them. So yeah, Maria, how did your family react? Bringing Salvi home, saying I want to marry an African.
Yeah, so my family in general is very like open-minded, so the reaction was also good. They were happy like that I found someone new, and the only part was, I mean, they hear a lot from TV or from what other people are talking. So of course they were also asking some questions like how long is he here, like what is he doing, and all this kind of stuff. So they wanted to be sure that his thoughts are the right thoughts, that he means like serious with me. But in general, they were happy. So it was not like any problem that we're like interracial couple or something. So
All right.
yeah, they were happy. They were happy when they met him the first time. So they were very welcoming him. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's a positive one. Talents.
First and foremost, I would like to say hello to Selby and your beautiful wife. I think they've said everything, and I also had similar experience. I've had a chat with my wife. Unfortunately, her friend has got a birthday, so she's not here. That's why she couldn't attend this one. I'm sure next time I will bring her on the show.
Thank you.
It was more of my wife is Scottish, so it was more obviously when I informed my family about it. Obviously, they have also heard a lot about this black people marrying whites, and we've seen, as you can see on social media these days, see that maybe if we are getting married, we go for those who are old, like in the retired, people that we go for. They're in their 60s, in their 50s. You can't get anyone your age or anyone younger than you. So that was their main concern. How old is she? That was the first question. Are you sure she's not one of those pensioners that you go? I said, no, that's not the case. Obviously, they requested for the photograph. They seen the photograph, and then they said, okay, are you going to be safe? in as much as we like them back home, when we see them, we know we adore them, we sing, following them and all that. But when the reality dawns on you, when you bring one actually closer to you and your family are going to see that, they kind of panic and they have all these thoughts going through their mind. Perception like what they have been told or they've heard, especially with American culture, the gun culture and all that. Is she not going to shoot you one day and kill you for us? Is she not going to do this? Is she not going to do that? So you have to debunk all those theories, which I managed to do. Then they said, well, we can only pray to support you. So that was it. On the part of my wife too, she said, obviously, there is a lot going on in this country and also around the world regarding interracial relationship and marriages. Unfortunately, some of our brothers, they have given us a bad name. So her friends were like, okay, are you sure it's not for visa? Are you sure he's here to say? Are you sure he's not going to just get papers and disappear on you? So they had that. Her brother was more or less like, because my wife is quite educated. He's got like a master's degree in applied mathematics and economics and all that. And he is a teacher by profession, teaches mathematics, an examiner as well. So comparing my qualification, even though I'm a degree holder, but comparing my qualification to her, I was nowhere near. And the brother, there are only two, she and her brother, and the brother was more like, oh, what is his education level? What has he achieved and all that? They are, this are our Scots. They are more into education and they want to see qualification and why are you going for someone who is not that very well educated? How is he going to motivate you, academically and all that? So that was then, but not like our culture where we put pressure on people. With the culture here, the English culture, what they do is they leave you to make your own final decision and they support whatever decision that you make. So that helped us. So that was our experience.
Thank you very much. Let me just twist the question. This is positive, just for somebody that has had a no from the family. Let's say, Maria, your parents were like, no, I don't want you to date somebody from the other side, or say, Alex, I want to start with you. What if the family said no to you, that they are not in agreement of you marrying someone that is not same, color?
I think the no aspect of it can carry weight if it's coming from our side. What I've observed is when it comes to relationship, here in Europe and also maybe America, the final decision rests on you, the individual. Your family only there to support whatever decision that you make. You see, whereas from our side, you get ostracized from the family, they cut you off, they cut ties. They kind of put you in a very tight corner to suffocate you until you listen and obey whatever the family tells you. It's not like that here. As we have all seen, those of us who have had the privilege to be in Europe, we have seen it. Now, even kids, you can't even punish your own child, and your child can even challenge you and question you, which is no. So the cultural differences, they might not say no, they might not approve it. They might not approve of it. Say, okay, why are you going for maybe a black guy or for that? But with time, if you're able to convince them, and they were also able to monitor and see how the relationship is flourishing. I will use mine as an example. Because they are very well educated, they were a bit skeptical about bringing someone who is not that well educated, to their level. And I mean, if you were to sit with this family, you yourself, even though I'm a degree holder, you still find yourself wanting, because the sort of conversation they have, you'll be lost. Sitting in there, you'll be lost. But one thing they observed was that when I came into the life of their daughter, she changed. Someone who was more an introvert, someone who was not engaging with the family, someone who was more like antisocial. Obviously, all of a sudden, she was so happy. She was now willing to visit the parents, and they saw that, oh, our daughter is now, since she met you, she's visiting us more often. She visits us more often, whereas before she wouldn't come, she wouldn't go near them at all. So she borrowed that sense of culture from us, because I was phoning my family back home in Ghana, and he was saying that, oh, okay, so you communicate with your family almost every other day, and you check on them and all that. So she borrowed that, and they saw that, okay, he's got a positive influence on you, and that also changed their mind, and it really helped a lot.
Thank you. Maria, what would you have done? Let's, Selvi.
So I think I agreed to him. I think it would have been worse if like his family would have said like no, because like he was saying, I think in Europe or like also in Germany, it's more like it's a support if the family agrees. Of course, I would wish that my family agrees to it because it's my family, but at the end, like, I'm making the decision, and if I love someone and my family doesn't love this person, then I have to give them time. Like he was saying, maybe it will come that they get to know him better and better, and then also like accept like my decision. So my parents are always saying the main point is that I am happy, and if they see me that I'm happy with him, then after a while they will accept it and also see, okay, like our daughter is happy, so we have to try like to be okay with it. So it wouldn't have changed something, that we would be still sitting here together.
Yeah, wow, that's very deep. I love your answer to that. Thank you so much that you'll be able to convince or no. I like your answer to that. Okay, let me go to my next question. Have your differences in your background brought unique strength to your relationship? Your differences with regards to your background, coming from Africa, we have so many things that we need to send money back home. We don't have to do this, we have to do that. We don't have to mingle, we have to do this and that. And Maria, I don't know about yours. I'm now going to learn about your side. So has it brought any strength to your relationship? I'll go with Sir Alex.
When it comes to the cultural differences, I will say yes, because one, I'm not trying to be stereotypical here, but I would say whenever there is a black and white relationship, because of that misconception, I would say, of portraying Africa and the black race as poor and needy, it tends to come from that angle, to see that, oh, okay, yeah, they are from poor background, they are needy, we've seen them on the television, we've seen this. So it's kind of like you get a support. They will not be hard on you, because one, the sympathy is there. Now, oh yes, we struggle to come all the way from Africa. We've seen people on the boats, we've seen this, we've seen this, we've seen that. So you are from a very tough background, somewhere that is really, really tough. So you kind of get that sympathy there. You are really understood. You don't get that force or that argument or challenges. We do, yes, in terms of sending money back home, it was quite a cultural shock for my wife. But with explanation. So she kind of understood it, that okay, this is how we live, that your parents give birth to you for you to come and also look after them. Whereas it's not like that. They don't do that. No. That's why they've got all the social security and they've got everything, proper systems in place where you get your pension, you get everything. They don't. It's the other way around. If rather it's the parents who kind of leave a legacy for the kids. No, they don't expect you, the child, to bear that burden of looking after them in their old age by giving them money, by giving them no. All that I witnessed in my relation, what I witnessed was going to visit mom and dad, to buy flowers. No, you go, you give them the flowers, and they appreciate it. They are happy. Birthdays, then maybe you buy something a bit extra, chocolates, flowers, something. They're not expecting much. Whereas
no, just flowers.
They've never. I've never given money. No. I've never even given money before. No, I haven't given money to my mother-in-law. Or, no, I've never given even my own wife. I've never given her money. Why would you give money? The money is in the accounts. You both got joint accounts, so you spend together. You know, so I would say. So the only time I touch cash, I would say the only time I touch cash is when maybe we are going to church and I need cash for offertory. You know, yeah. So we are not used to, you know, like giving money. No. So I'll give you an example. I had my mom coming over when we had our first child, 15 years ago, and my mom had come over when she was returning to Ghana. She was expecting like, okay, they will give her about £2,000 cash and all that. She felt really let down because she was expecting that, oh, okay, here I've come to spend 6 months with you guys and I'm going back, and I was expecting a huge sum of money. Not even £50 was given to her. So she went like, Uncle for Mutrimodi. And I said, no. You know, so the cultural differences is there, and you the man or whoever your race, you have to explain or educate your partner to let him or her know. Now, okay, in my culture, this is what we do, and this is the expectation. So I told my mom that I will rarely see cash, so you don't worry, I will send you money. So I had to transfer money to my mom, as I always do, but I don't get involved in here. So we don't give cash.
Hey. All right, Maria. I'll come back to you, Sir Alex, with regards to this question.
Yeah.
Maria, what strength, has the different background bring to you?
Yeah, so I think in general we are both like very open-minded people, but still like getting that close into a new culture like makes everything more intense. So you get more open-minded, and you especially. So I was traveling already before, so I have seen some other countries like outside of Europe, but so it was not that big cultural shock for me to visit like Ghana. But still, I think you start to appreciate like some things more you have here in your own home.
Okay.
And like a strength, what it brought to us, I think, is that we both realized that like communication is always very important in every relationship, but especially when you come from like different cultures and you have to get to know all these kind of stuff, then communication is more important, because maybe he's reacting strange, I'm reacting strange, but if you don't talk about it, then you don't know what was happening, and everyone is just mad on each other and going like separate ways. So I think communication is getting like more and more important.
Let me come in here. I'll let you continue with the communication. Was language a problem to you? Because I know that sometimes there's a conversation that he might be speaking Twi, you don't understand.
Yeah.
Okay, and you feel intimidated by that, and vice versa.
Yeah, like it's okay for me, the Twi, because when I talk fast German with my friends, he is also not understanding everything, so I can give it back to him. So in general, like at the beginning of our relationship, I was always nervous when I had to talk a lot of English. So this is good for me, because now I'm more confident with my English. It's not perfect, but I'm not that shy anymore to talk English. And the Twi, yeah, so I want to learn it, but yeah, some things I know, but not everything.
One Twi that you know.
Yeah, like Medine de Maria. I can tell you some animals.
Yeah.
Akoko, dabo. Some stuff, yeah. So I'm learning. I want to learn more, but because of in the Twi, like you often mix it with some English, so I can still sometimes understand like what is it about. That's like a good part. I think this is for me easier than for him with the German.
Wow, that's great. So with communication and any other strength that you think you have gotten, did you ever, had a relationship before Selby?
Yes, I had a relationship, yeah. And there the communication was a problem also when he was a German. So
even that person was a German, just like you.
Yeah.
And the communication was...
But we were not communicating well, so this we are doing much better.
Selby, well done you. Okay, so any strength, give it to us. Thank you so much, Maria. Selby, what strength have you gotten from this relationship? How has it strengthened you?
Well, so like the thing about like Germany is when it comes to like their work, you have to be more like efficient, and you have to be like structural. You have to like plan ahead and all those things. And they are not more like spontaneous as how like we Africans are. So if you would have to like travel, you have to like tell them like a month or two like before you like make the journey. And they appreciate that you like put in more effort in like your planning. Yeah. Also, about like timing, right? When they say is like 6 o'clock, is like 6 o'clock. It's not like 6:01 or like 6:02. It's like it's the exact time.
But he is getting
about it again. Hey, we are not punctual at all.
Yeah.
So
and I love punctuality.
Yeah.
Maria, what did you say?
I said I love punctuality, so it's not easy for him with me.
Yeah, it won't be easy for most Africans because we don't really deal with time.
But he's doing well.
Doing well. Oh, that's good. That's good to know. That's very good. Thank you so much. Sir Alex, why did you choose to marry? This is out of the questions I'm going to. Why did you choose to marry somebody not of our color?
I think growing up, it was my intention and my plan to marry someone from my own. Even when I moved to the UK after university, it was still my vision and my plan to marry someone from my own background. The problem was, I think, as a young guy who was completed uni, I was around 24 years at the time, and you go into a relationship, you are not that much experienced. And if you were to be, say, back home, you will have your dad, your uncle, your big brothers and all that to be able to coach and guide you in relationship. But the moment you travel and you start going into relationship like that, here in a foreign land, you haven't got experience. You are in a foreign territory. And the environment and everything here is also against you, and you don't even understand the culture here either. So you have not gained experience from back home in a relationship. Now you've emigrated from your background into a foreign land. I met a few Ghanaians. And
Like
they told
Ghanaians as in dating, is it?
dating, yeah. I met Ghanaians and we dated. I think the first girl I had was also from the University of Ghana, Legon. Then the pressure was on. If you say a girl of 22 and I was 25 then, so she was 23 and I was 25. Her aim at the time was to get married. My aim was to do my master's. So without differences, then she met someone and the person said, "Oh, you are too beautiful. I will marry you in 6 months' time," and all that. So her attention, because her main focus was to get married, was to yes, okay, Alex, you are not ready. So, like they say, women marry the one who is ready and available, isn't it? Yeah, women marry the one whoever is ready. It's what women marry. So when the man showed up and said, "Okay, I'm ready. I will marry you," she said, "Alex, okay, I'll have to say it. It's a quit. I want to move on," and she moved on. Yeah. I met another one. I met another one also. She was also from the northern part of Ghana. That was my second relationship. She also decided to go back to the ex because the ex came back to apologize. Then, it was tough for me. So from then, I went on to date someone from Botswana. You know, because I wanted something black. Let me put it that way, simple things. So I dated someone from Botswana, and they also hardly believe in cultural marriages. So the person decided that, okay, I want someone from my own. I don't mind dating you as a boyfriend, but I won't marry you. It can't lead to marriage. So I will want someone from my own background. And lo and behold, when she also met someone from her own background, she did. You know, she decided that, okay, Alice, I want to move on. So I had so many disappointments down the line. And I happened to live in a house which had 4 of us young guys. We're all singles. We're all from University of Ghana, Legon, graduated the same year. So we're in the house. My other friend too had a girlfriend in America, and the girl out from the blue sent him a message to say that she also met someone. So my friend also moved on with his life. So this is my friend who moved on with his life, got into all this night clubbing and parties, and I'm not a party type. I don't have time. Me, it's more about my job. I was married to my job. So he goes clubbing, and he will bring home these white girls, and will say, "Nana, abrofuna you, baby." And I was like, "No, Kwaku. I don't think it's my calling. It's not my calling. You know, I want a woman that will lead to marriage, someone that I can have kids, and we'll both be able to go back home with the kids." That was my intention. And we all know that when we are all coming to Europe and America and everywhere, we say that, "Oh, I'm going there to just gain some capital or make some money or build 2 houses, then I will return back home." So that's our mindsets when we are traveling. But when we get here, then things we face reality, and your plan and everything changed. So that's what happened to me. So when it happened like that, I just gave up a relationship outright. Then my friend kept pestering me, bringing white girls, different sizes, different colors, different heights, all the time. And she was just talking me into it. And I still wasn't keen. So I've gone to uni, and I met my wife now. And it was more like, "Oh, okay, can we be friends? Can we meet?" Then when we met, we went on a date. You know, we went to a restaurant to eat. And I was thinking, "Kwame, how much have I got? I'm going to pay for this bottle of wine and all this food and everything." So even though I was sitting down there enjoying the dinner, I was still crying about the money that I was to pay, because there was quite a posh restaurant. To my utmost surprise, she brought money out of her wallet and said, "That's my contribution towards it." And not that I have something against our black girls or ladies. That was the first time I've seen a lady contributing towards, you know, a restaurant bill or invoice.
Really?
So, yeah.
Hey,
So I was like, "Oh wow!" So this is our relationship with these people. This is how it is. Okay, so they actually contribute towards bills and invoices and all that.
Oh, okay.
I was like, okay. So I was more inclined to say, okay. So I've seen the difference. Whereas when I was dating my own, it was more or less like, if you are coming, pass through the corner shop, buy egg, buy bread, bring this, buy that, and it's totally different. So it's total different experience. But my main aim of going for a white person was more of the rejection that I had with my own. And that means, okay, let me give it a try. And I gave it a try. And honestly speaking, when my wife told me at the time to say, "I want to marry you, and you can just marry me, and if you're not happy, you can leave me and go," you know, I felt no woman will tell you that. You marry me, give me a try. If you are not happy with it, just leave me and go.
Wow.
And we've been together for 20 years now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. This is amazing. Multiracial marriage, and the main idea here is that we want people to be open-minded, like Maria said. We just want to encourage relationship, like coming from wherever I'm coming from. Growing up, I wanted to have mixed-race babies. Okay, we really admire the white people, and when we come here, we find ourselves in one way or the other. I thank God that I married my husband Joe, because he's exceptional. He's wonderful. But we just want to encourage that by, you know, speaking through it with this very powerful, open-minded people to just, you know, spice our marriage. People of color, we are all the same. We are all the same. I want you to hear from Maria and Selby. That's why Maria is here. She's here because she wants to give her experience and make you know that people of color, without color whatsoever, we are all the same. It's just the mindset. Let's all try and, you know, understand where we are coming from. So, if you haven't gotten yourself into marriage and you are looking to get yourself into it, whether black or white, we are the same. It's just the mindset and your mentality. All right. So, Selby, did you ever wanted, what relationship have you got yourself into, and what's the difference between them and Maria? Why did you settle that we are going to do people? What is different about Maria?
Yeah, I think for me, it was about life and the connection, you know, like we had. Yeah, like back home, I've, you know, like dated, you know, like girls of my own, and like dating her, like it's different. Yeah, as he said, when you go out with them to like eat or like do anything, so like the bills are, you know, like different. So like in our case,
the bills are what? I didn't hear that.
So like the bills are like, you know, like paid by the both of us.
Oh, okay. Movie and move check to ya.
But we have a joint account, so it's not that it's like I am paying or she is paying. It's being paid like from the account. So,
yeah, but before you had not put that joint account.
yeah,
When you go and eat her, Maria Tiana Wetia.
yeah,
Hey,
Yeah, you contribute. Yeah.
yeah,
Ah.
like
Yeah.
so like it's not, yeah, like so like something you have to feel like guilty about it. Yeah, it's normal. Yeah, but
It's
like
not-
the main like thing was like how like we met and we felt.
okay.
Yeah, in the connection. Yeah, so like we have, yeah, like a lot of like interest,
Okay.
yeah, like together. So like, so she and myself, it was easier.
It was easier than the African ones that came your way.
Yeah.
In one way, you just mentioned, just say,
No.
you want it easy because Maria is contributing. Is that the
No,
only factor why you settle for
So
Maria?
like it's about so like how like their thought is, how like open minded they are, how not like restrictive they are, not, you see, like they don't try to be like in your space, you know.
Be in your space. Wait me an example. Like when Maria, like some of the things that you know makes her stand out and Mawunti Uka say, no, Maria is unique because like you are saying you've been in relationships. We want to learn because there are people here that have not yet settled down, but it's a put off. So we are just encouraging Africans say, and that's what I picked from here. Yeah. So I just want experiences and some of the qualities that you felt say, young Africans, no, we don't do it. But if you, and you also said, yeah, open-minded.
Yeah.
Right? And I love that. I love that. So I just want to get points that I can put out there for people to, you know, a bit more my junior, my own, you know, Mr. Mose say, no, you call out a bear man, and moment to it. It's too much. Enjoy. Yes, so
like Maria here is more like a person who like understand you when you like tell her, oh, I'm going here and I'll be back, and it's not like like the person would like ask you, you know, like, oh, call here, you go home.
Oh, yeah, so yeah. Me maybe some make no call here, watch it. Next time, what do want your sound? They don't do that.
So like they don't get into your private, you know, like fence. Yeah. So, like it's so like they like respect it, you know? Yeah.
And it's all trust too.
Exactly. Yeah.
Maria, well done.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow. So
But
Maria,
you inviting me, okay? I was not always. We were not always splitting. Someone he also invited me for dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was also a gentleman.
Yeah.
Because you know where he is coming from, most of the responsibilities is okay. From where I come from, it's men that when it comes to the money and all that, we think men have to fix the bill, men has to buy us the shoes, men has to do that, and we the women, we have to cook. But like you are saying, if you have open-minded, you need to support a man to make it work. And this is an opportunity that I'll put out there. Like if you are about to get married or that kind of thing, like ladies, nowadays the men almost sure they are looking at your qualifications because they want you to also be part of the burden. It's not only cooking. Nowadays they don't look at that. So yeah. It's very, very.
Both of us, like, we are full working, so you can also split like all the other work. Like, no one is just at home, like, looking for the kids or something, like looking for our boy. So both are working, so you can both go to the restaurant, eat one. Everyone can pay. Everyone can do something in the house. So we are both humans, so it shouldn't be like separated because you are the man and I'm like the woman. So
wow, look at that mentality, my goodness. Alex.
Wow. Okay. So I think I like some of the points that Selby put across. You see, and also Diane, you mentioned something about what the modern ladies can learn from this experience.
Yeah.
Now, our world has become a very small global village, and what we tend to do is to learn what is working. So, any strategy that's working, whether in a particular job or in a relationship or lifestyle, that is what you have to adopt. You know, you can't still be holding on to the old ways of doing things, the old ways of relationship in our culture. Now, thankfully, we have adopted some Western lifestyle in our society in Ghana. Everyone wants to be called a slave queen or something, yeah. So we've got that. Why can't we learn the good side, the better side of these people? You know, now let's include them. I feel sorry to know that a lot of ladies, especially Black ladies in Ghana and even here, they struggle to hold relationships. You know, there are more relationships, yet they struggle a lot. Why? Because the reason is that, like we both have mentioned, is we'll get a support right from the beginning.
Okay.
That mentality of Black girls, we say, why should I provide for the guy? What if he doesn't marry me? Then it means that I've lost out. So why should I do that? I shouldn't have to give. I shouldn't have to show any acts of kindness. I just have to be take, receive, benefits, maximize profit in the relationship. So our relationship is becoming more like, okay, the lady has to benefit out of it. And I had a lady who was telling me that, oh, UK guys, you don't pay. You don't, when you get here, you get corrupt, you don't pay. But if we were back home and we were dating, you will be giving me money every day to buy food to eat, to buy my wig, to buy this, to buy that. And it's shocking because now everywhere is tough. You know, it's tough for women and it's tough for men. So every man is looking for a supportive partner. If you can't support him, forget about relationship. Forget about your beauty. You become a liability. No matter how beautiful you are, yes, a man will find the money, sleep with you. When the money is finished, will say, I can't, maintain you. So go. You go to the next person, you go to the next person. In your 20s, in your early 30s, you'll be thinking that, yeah, if you don't want me, someone wants me. By the moment you hit 40 as a woman, then reality kicks in. I've had some of my cousins, I won't say.
It's even 30.
Yeah. I had my own cousin. I want to use my own family as an example. I had my own cousin message me on Thursday and saying, big bro, I am depressed. And I said, why are you depressed? He said, I don't know what life means to me now.
Oh, no.
She's 38. She's 38. She got all this money. She was busy doing all this work, going after rich men and going after all these toxic guys and enjoying all those kind of lifestyle. She made the money. She was living comfortable. She had a car. She had this. She thought that was life. Now, with the dollar rate and the city rate and all this thing going on, her business has collapsed. So all the money that she made from all those lifestyle, the business has collapsed. The car too, she can't fix the car. There is no man in her life. She's got no child. And now, if you go around doing that kind of lifestyle, eventually it dawns on you and you kind of feel like, wow, what have I lived for? There's nothing. So until we realize and recognize, yes, if you discuss your relationship with your friends, they will tell you you are a fool. Why would you support a guy in a relationship when he has not even married you? Yeah. Even some people who are even married, they don't want to support their husbands. So you need to, once beginning you go into the relationship, because guys, when I talk with my fellow guys, what they say, the singles who come to me for advice and all that, they will talk. It takes one guy to say, as for me, my lady, she supports me with any little help. We don't expect you to give in thousands. We don't expect you to give in, that little gesture. Oh, I went to town and I saw this perfume and I got it for you. Those little things. It's the little things. You don't need to do much. It's the little things. And I don't want to, if I were to compare and contrast the white ladies and the black ladies and my experience, I think it won't be fair. It won't be fair. My wife goes to town and she calls me, okay, do you want me to buy you anything? Do you want anything from the shop? Do you want anything from the supermarket? From where? Tell me, from where? So I get that. Oh, darling, I've seen this nice shirt and I think you will like it. Okay, can I send you a video, a photo of it? You like it? So you get that. I'm not want to compare, but I want us to do in our own culture, in Ghana, in Africa. Let's do it. The little that you can do. It takes something little to win a man's heart. You don't need to buy him, something big, a car or anything. Even see maybe one shirt that you think, oh, this shirt will suit Kwame or will suit Kwesi. Well, I got it for him. Just find out. Just something. It shouldn't be one-sided relationship. Otherwise, the men lose interest. So we need to up our game. We need to change our strategy. And especially our ladies. I've got 2 daughters. And I tell you, I sit them down. I sit them down and I go through life with them and how to go into relationship and what to expect and what to do and to provide. Because I don't want them to be going through all this emotional roller coaster. Kwame comes in, goes. Kofi comes in, goes. This one comes in. So if they get it right from the beginning, they will enjoy it. Relationship is good, but we need to be able to be supportive partner, both men and women.
Wow. Wow, this is really good. This is really good. I know I'm not going in line with the questions, but let me, whilst you were talking, I got something. And before this, when I posted this flyer, a gentleman reached out to me because people were in expectant. This number that I'm seeing shows that people, are really interested in this topic. And I want us to talk about this gentleman's question. And it's not to do with people of color. He says that at the moment he's 44 years of age, and the fact that he has met people, I don't know whether he's white or black or whatsoever, he's very handsome. But the thing is that a lady might be there that have seen this gentleman. Most women always want to, pull their weight in relationship. That is, from my side, what I think I know. But some men will also take advantage of this poor women talents, like you are saying. I've seen a lady that has, bought a car for a gentleman. They haven't married. Bought a car for him, come all the way from Belgium just to come and stay because they are planning to marry. Left the job and everything, and at the end of the day, this gentleman took advantage of her, okay, in a very bad way. And this is a gentleman who is, about claiming that, oh, most women are no good, oh, Africans, they are like this, they want money, they are not settling and all that. But look at where this lady who is young, maybe that is her first boyfriend. She nearly went through depression. She was on medication. I think she went through depression because that was the first, boyfriend. But the guy has had previous relationship. He has had children outside. The girl didn't know anything and has moved here just to be with a gentleman that she's bought a car. They want to even buy a house and stay in. And the guy was still, doing whatsoever that he wanted. So, like, if you say that there are some women that has also had the experiences and don't want to give too much into the relationship, and what do you say about that? Men that take advantage of women.
I think what happens when it comes to relationships,
they will be like they are not aging. They are not aging. They don't care, and their life is not even coming together. Because one brother of mine, he was like, Obana Nebre, like at the age of 30, you'll be looking for me, you'll be begging for me. Because me, I can marry at any age. All these kind of questions.
Okay, so what I would do, guys, I think you have to excuse me. I can speak Chi, but obviously we've got our lovely Maria, and I'm sure there are other people also on the platform. And even Ghanaians, not every Ghanaian in Ghana can understand Chi. So, yeah. So,
Maria Tiki.
So when it comes to relationship, personally, I don't believe in long distance relationship. I do not. We have to be truthful to ourselves as humans.
All right.
Because when you come into, it's different from interracial relationship or multiracial relationship is different from long distance relationship. You see, when I came to the United Kingdom, I had a serious girlfriend back in Ghana at the time. Then I came here and I did not understand the environment and the situation and life here. And when I realized that, oh wow, I would need to get something called Papers NI to work, and how are you going to regularize your stay and everything? And I asked the elders around. I don't tend to have friends of my age. I like grown-ups as my friends. So I asked them, so what is my situation? How am I going to get around it? And they said, well, it will take you about 15 years for you to be able to regularize your stay and everything before you can really settle and make life. And I was like, 15 years. And I've got someone's daughter in Ghana waiting for me for 15 years. Come on. That's punishment, that's torture. So I reached out to her and I apologized and I said, I know, but unfortunately, this is what has happened. and this is my life now. So we have to separate. We have to go our way. And that was what I did. It was very hurting, very hurtful experience, but I always thank God that I made that bold decision. You know, she moved on, she got married, I moved on, I got married. You see, when I went to Ghana, I did a bit shopping, everything, you know, to just say I'm sorry for everything. So I don't believe in long distance relationship. It does not always work.
Okay.
But 95% of long distance relationship do not work. Why? Because the lady that you cited as an example, she has not lived here. She hasn't known the guy truly of who he is. And people can be anything online. Today, social media. If you go on Instagram, people are dating. If you go on WhatsApp, people are meeting and dating. If you go on TikTok, people are meeting and dating. We don't truly know people. So if the person is in another country, another part of the world, and you think you've got a genuine relationship, you are more likely to be scammed. And that is why people have to be careful, because no one that will see a rich person or someone who is generous and say that, oh, I'm not single. They will lie to you. Even those that will live here, you can even build a relationship, then before you realize, oh, he's got a wife back in Africa. You know, he's got this in Africa, you got that in Africa. So it's something that we really need to look into when you meet someone. Get to know them before you commit fully into the relationship. Meet their families, talk to their families, talk to their friends, and get to know them well. And also, as a man, I think the idea of us thinking that, oh, it's only women who have got expiry dates. Oh, as for you women, by the time you hit 30, then you are gone, you're out of the market. Your sell-by dates, you know, which you've expired. You don't need, no, it's a big lie. Men also do have expiry dates. But as a man, you should be able to achieve certain things by the time you hit 35. By the time you hit 40, you should be able to have an established home. If you're a man of 40 years and you haven't got that, you are putting yourself up for depression, because what happens is the next thing that you will see, you can go about. Yeah, I'll tell you an example. My cousin that is here with me, he's getting married this September. He's 43 years old. When all his friends were busy getting married here and there, he will happily come, be your best man, give the best speech and everything for you. And he thought that, oh, I'm waiting for the beautiful ones to be born. Oh, I'm going to be the only eligible bachelor. Oh, there are more beautiful ladies. I haven't finished yet. Let me try this one. He's gone. He dated Asians. He dated everything you can tell. I'm telling you. Filipinos, Pakistanis, Indian girls, all that. Eventually, going around white, daughter, eventually he's getting married to a Ghanaian, which I'm proud of him. It's good. But why? Because he thought at the time he got more time to fool around. And once you make up that mindset, you're more likely to not see the good side of any woman that comes into your life. You're always looking for the faults, looking for the fault, looking for the fault. So the moment you see the fault, oh, I said it. This is not me. The moment you see the fault, oh, I said it. She's one of them. Then you get rid of. Then you replace. You get rid of. You replace. You get rid of. You replace. Before you realize, all your circle of friends, they're all married. They've all got families. My cousin was now going through that depression. You visit your friend Michael in Manchester. Michael is now living with his wife, and he's got maybe 2 children, and you go and they call you uncle. You visit your friend Gideon here, and you go, Gideon has got kids, Gideon has got a wife, and now they're calling you uncle. You are Gideon's mates. So what are you doing with your life? That should give you a warning sign that, man, you are getting yourself into trouble. So the next thing is, everybody will be busy with their families, and you will feel isolated, you feel rejected. And that is when you start going through what? Depression as a man. Men do get depression because you are depressed. You ask yourself, I have all the money, there's no money in my life, there are no kids. So what next? What is life for? You can go on every holiday. My cousin did everything, went on holidays, did everything. Yes, you can find a woman. No one is perfect. You don't marry the perfect woman. You don't marry the perfect guy. You go in for it. Then you work together. It's about
Thank you so much. Thank you. Sylvia, I want to ask you this question, okay? I want you to be honest with me. What are some of the challenges? Because I know with Maria, when she came here, when it comes to challenges with food, oh my God, Maria, you are too much.
I love the Ghanaian food.
She just enjoys it. Even when you don't like it, I don't know, like however you want to try it, say, Diana, I will try it, let me try it. And I love that about you, okay? So what are some of the challenges, Sylvie, before I come to Maria, that you have faced, when it comes to you and Maria? What are some of the challenges that is not the same, because if it's us.
Yeah, I think when it comes to that, like it's more about being like able to express yourself more. So like she is German, and I speak like English. When I have to like explain like things for her to understand like how I feel.
Phone is ringing. Where is it coming from?
You don't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's about
Sorry about
being able to like express yourself, like for her, like to understand you, more. So like it's about like the language, and and also like here in Germany, like the bureaucracy here is too much. Yeah. So like a lot of like things you would have to like present your document in a translated form, to the authorities, and like this is more like stressful. Yeah. So this year is quite not.
Yeah, with regards to the language, Maria said she's now picking the English, which I think she's perfect. She's doing so well, amazingly well. How before, when you met her, was she able to, express that English? And you, the German, how were you able to learn that?
So I'm still on the German though.
That's why Maria says she does conconsa behind you.
Yeah, but like if she like speaks it, like too fast, then I'm lost. But if she like speaks, like normal, then I get it. So yeah, like the German is very, very hard.
So at home, do you guys speak German or you speak English?
Yeah, like we speak both. Yeah.
It's a mix, so if I have the feeling like it's something really, really important and more complicated and I want that he understands it directly, then I talk English. Otherwise, we try to speak more German because he has to learn it.
Yeah.
But with our boy, like I'm talking German with him and he's talking English with him.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good. Richard, please, are you on? I've intentionally brought you on just to share your view because you've also married for years, and I want you to give us, Richard. Whilst Richard is trying to come on, is there anybody who wants to, contribute so far, whatever that we have said, we have mentioned? If there's any advice, any contribution, any question, please let me know. Please let me know.
Hello, Diane.
Yeah, Richard. Thank you so much for logging on. Have you been listening to us?
Yeah, I do agree with that, Sylvia, and
I think we can't really. You are not clear. I know you've been married for years. You've got, 2 children. And what has been working for you, when it comes to, your marriage? Because we want to learn.
It's all about communication. Talk.
Communication.
Can you hear me?
I think the background is not really clear.
Right. That's perfect.
We will come back whilst you get a better place. Okay. So, Sir Alex, I just want to come back to you again with regards to
Okay.
You ready, Richard?
How's it? Is all right? Or it's gonna good? I don't know why. It's gonna good.
Please, can you all hear Richard?
Can anyone hear me?
Okay, it's better now.
Okay. All right. Awesome.
So can you share with us a bit of some of the challenges that you have faced in your marriage and has been able to overcome?
I would say, in every relationship or every marriage, there's always going to be what we call challenges to everyone. It doesn't matter either you're black or either you're white. It's always going to be something like ups and downs. But it's having trust and good communication that makes things works. As Sevi and everyone was saying before, you need to communicate. If you don't communicate, then things just not gonna work really well between both parties. On my side, if I'm to say anything, I'll probably say me and my wife, we do things differently. Everyone kind of like have their freedom. If she goes out, she goes out. If I'm going out, I go out. There's no one. I mean, yes, just stepping on anyone's toes. Where have we been? I mean, I like to go out on weekends, but now mostly I've just more kind of like chilled a little bit this year. But I've never had any issues kind of like with my wife saying, "Where have you been?" or me saying, "Where have you gone?" No, it's all about trust and all about. I mean, yeah. So I believe that if you understand, two of you understand each other, and not stepping on each other's toes, giving everyone the chance, freedom. I like my freedom, which is something that it really means a lot to me. So that's one of the great things that having your freedom in your relationship, which is great. I've had some relationship with, blacks, ladies, which more kind of like a bit stressful, a bit more sometimes like, should I say driving the whole relationship just either my way or nothing, which is not something that I really want. I want us
your way or nothing.
Either her way or nothing. You just have to understand that. So that's not what I want in life. I just want you to have your freedom and I have my freedom. And that's everyone has their preference anyway, but that's my preference. Like, I don't want to be controlled by anyone. And I just want, it's all about trust. You trust in me, I trust you, just do your thing. And that's all. Yeah.
Okay. So I just want you to say something out there that will help we the Africans, okay, with our mindset and our culture and our behavior, some of the things, because I know some behaviors are evolved by our upbringing and our culture, some of the things that we do. So what are some of the differences that you have seen marrying your wife that you think that when we put in our relationship, we Africans, where we are coming from, that we are told that we have to cook for our husbands, every day. We have to support the home. It's not more about we have to share, that I have to pay bills and the man pay bills. We need to look after our families back home. That one is mandatory. What are some of the things that you have learned that is good with your culture that you advise us Africans from our background?
I mean, I think they both said it all. I mean,
everybody else. And Maria, I also want you to tell us some of the things that you have learned from Selby that is not in your culture, that you think that if people of your color also adapt, because your background, there are certain things that they do and didn't really work in your previous relationship, you said. So I want you to also have a think about that, as Kwame is telling us, because we are here to learn. Because the culture adds a lot of problems to our marriages. Sometimes it's not us, but where we are coming from is a problem. The problem. So yeah, Richard.
All right. I like I was saying before.
Yeah.
They both said it. They both said it all. I mean, they both said everything that I have to say. I mean, they've said it already. But what I can actually add a bit to it is, I mean, we tend to be. I mean, I've not, like I said, I've married my wife for like almost 12 years now. Okay, and for what I've seen or what I've noticed from others, it's more sort of like one thing that when I was growing up, I didn't want. It's just like, oh, I'm building a house in Ghana, and I need to build one for my mom. You build one for yours. So it's more kind of like, it's selfish. It's a bit more selfish within us. This is what I noticed, that there is no sort of like, let's say, should I put the word a bit more, like, I'll use the word selfish, that where people kind of like just want, okay, I want some for my family, right? We all send money, we all do this for our parents, which is something that we do, but we don't. It's not that we give everything all. We give all what we got. Where if you marry, not everyone, don't get me wrong, not all black women, okay? But when you do marry, most of the black women, when they kind of like, oh, you bring your sister here, I have to also bring my brother here. So it's just always kind of like the competition between the marriage, which is not something that really, like, my wife, whatever, if I do for my brother here or anyone, she doesn't even complain. She just supports. Yeah, she doesn't complain. She just gives the support. If she can, she will do it. Okay. It's not always that she can't, but if she can, then she will do it. Okay, it's just all about the support. But we are in our own, where we kind of like be sort of like, oh, if you're doing it for this, I'm doing it for that. So there's no much support within us. It's just a bit more kind of like, you do it, I do it. Okay. It's not how it works. You support. What I've learned from my wife is all about support, and that's what I've learned.
So with that support, when you are sending money back home, does she support that idea?
Of course. I mean, from the start, like what they were saying before, is you need to explain. You need to kind of like make them understand. I remember when my mom
doing that.
Sorry?
Did you know why you have to?
No. You know, in Jersey here, there's just where I lived here, just only like you're barely gonna see flats. Okay, so she doesn't even know like that sort of culture. Okay, so it just takes time to explain why and what is going on, and the support that family needs. So
thank you so much. No problem. Adding your vital point to the conversation. I do appreciate it. Thank you. So yeah, Maria, what is it for you?
So I think I learned to be sometimes a little bit more relaxed from him. Because we are Germans, we are very structured always. I think he was also like saying it sometimes, doing stuff spontaneous. So for example, our Ghanaian wedding where we had, like, I couldn't control a lot because it was in Ghana. So I had to like just follow the flow, I say it like that.
Okay.
So this is something, I learned from him to be a little bit like more calm and like see what will happen. Yeah, so I try. It's hard for me, but I try.
Okay.
But what I also see that he is, so for example, for the German wedding, which is still coming,
Yeah.
he's always inviting more and more people because he just wants to have like everyone with him.
Okay.
And my structure here again, like the structural German part, like I'm just thinking, oh my God, like we just have like these many seats. How should we do this? Like we made a list at the beginning. Now we have so many people more. Like I'm just going crazy in my head, and he's just like, because he wants to be like friendly to anyone and inviting people and having like everyone together. So this is something like I have noticed that they want, or he wants, like to have like always like everyone around him.
Yeah. But you guys are not like, if it's family, it's family.
I also like to be with my family, but I think that when we have like this plan, like this structure, we don't go like out of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, like the following, I say it's not a rule, but we are following more like our plan. Yeah. And what I definitely like also found out, or what he was also always talking with me about it, was before him I was in a very long relationship and like nothing happened. So we were not married, no proposal, no child, and he's always saying like this would never happen like if you're together with a Ghanaian. And you see, we are like 3 years together, we were married and we have a boy already, so it was going faster now.
Wow.
So
Great.
these things like there, I see these are the differences. So when you decide for something, you want it, then you don't like waste your time. You do it. So this is how I like learned it from him, or how he was always like telling me. Yeah.
All right.
He always was laughing, and he was always not like really understanding it, how it could happen that you are like so long in a relationship and nothing like was going on. So yeah, so he said he doesn't like, it's not nice, you're wasting the time of a person, so this is why he would never like do it in that way.
Yeah. Maria, we've got you here, so I want to grab this from you. You know, with a German, when it comes to your relationship, what do you expect a man to do for you? What are some of the responsibilities of a man that if you don't get, you think that he's not responsible, you will drop him?
For me, yeah, I don't know if I would say responsible, but for me, like, important is that I can trust the person 100%.
Okay.
So I expect that he is always honest to me.
Okay.
Yeah, how to continue? I'm not expecting the person is like, I think the points what we had before, like I'm not like expecting that he is making me like expensive presents, or that he has to pay like all our bills or all the stuff, because we are together. So we will like split the tasks. We will try to find always like ways together. And so I'm expecting that we are like a good team. So for me, a relationship is that you can be like a good team together and trust the person, and always like have your best friend also beside you, not just like your partner, because it has to be always like funny, like the person has to be make you laugh, all these kind of stuff. So I'm not very like materialistic.
Okay.
So for me, I love it when he comes home and has some flowers for me, instead of maybe buying like an expensive, I don't know what. right now. But yeah, like these little things to make me happy, this is more important. Yeah.
To me, how is flowers so valuable for you? Because me, where I'm coming from, if you give me a flower, it will wither in 2 days. I want.
I don't know. I think we like flowers here.
Why is it that you guys like flowers so much? What is it in that flower?
Love, like giving someone flowers. It's like a way of like appreciate the person.
But if the person gives you car, is it not the same? So why don't you love the car but you want flowers?
I like flowers more than if you would buy me a car. Yeah.
You love the flowers more. And you move on for you now for wow.
More like so the flowers are something like in between, you know. I don't mean that. So the flowers are important for me, that he is making me like this little present in between. There is no birthday, there is no like Christmas or I don't know what. So just like these little things on top, because he knows I like it. They look nice, and yeah, I don't know how to explain it now. I think they have a bigger value here than maybe in other countries, like getting flowers. It's a sign. It's a love sign for us, I think so.
Yeah. So where you are coming from, I know you have, what is your ideal man? I know you've said that the person has to be very good at communication, a very honest person. But you growing up as a German, where you are coming from, what are the responsibilities of a man to you? What do you expect? I know you've said some one or two.
Yeah, I think I said more like some stuff about the character. Yeah. So, of course, we also have this in mind that you still also when we are like sharing bills or I don't know what, you still want to have that safe feeling. So it's still important that you have someone who is like educated and like for the person, like that it's also important for the person that he like goes to work, like has a job, like it's not like living a lazy life. So these basic things, like this that he has like a plan for his life, like okay, like I want I'm missing to explain it.
No, he has a plan for his life. I love that answer. Thank you so much. There are many unfortunately Sebio Mema they don't know their plans. They don't know what they are doing. They are messed up. Then they'll come and mess your life up as well. So I'm so happy you used that word, that you wanted a man that has plans for his life, and every man also wants a woman who has plans, so that combined we can make it work. Selby, what made you settle for Maria? Why? Because I know you said you've had other relationships. Why did you say to yourself that? Because I know we've had conversation backstage, okay? But I want you, just to advise somebody. What was the unique 3 things that made you say that, no, I think I'm going for Maria. I want to settle. Because you made me a comfort. Because we're not finding the right person.
So like she is like easy to be with. Like she has this like calmness, like around her.
Yeah.
Where like you don't feel like stressed or like anything.
Wow.
Yeah. So like she's just like peaceful. Yeah. So like the short finish, she's just peaceful. Yeah.
Yes, you are peaceful. I say you get. I don't know. So the calmness.
Yeah.
So you advise every lady to, you know, settle. As a woman, I think we have to be calm. We need to settle.
In, you know,
Be all over the place.
she is, yeah, like feminine, you know. She is not, yeah, like trying to be a man. You know, she stays as a woman. Yeah.
Wow. Hey, she's not trying to be like a man. Who bet me actually? Yeah. I'm say a man.
Oh no. So like just feminine, yeah.
Feminine, that's how you aduane man or you aduane or no you're responsible for aduane no.
You know?
No, really.
So like a girl.
Feminine there. Okay, feminine or didn't lemu or you aduane no kra no. Ana.
No, like like not in competition, like to be like as the man. You know, like yeah.
Thank you. I like that one. So, Mbana, yeah, men are always the head. So please, that is what Selby admires so much about Maria, that she stays in her lane as a feminine. Into your Bana, we say when I will hear Juman into a control if you are. Selby is telling us that humility is the key. Say, Professor, what's your take? Alex.
Yeah, I think what Selby is trying to put across is the cultural differences, you know. And I've heard this a lot of people say, black people, we are loud by nature. You know, we are loud by nature. So it's in our nature to be loud. And our women also love the drama. So when you get into an environment whereby your loudness and your dramatic lifestyle is not welcomed, you compose yourself. So some of us are introverts, some of us are quiet, and some of us are gentle, and that gentle and calmness tends to match their lifestyle and the way they live, their culture. They are not loud, even if you are in the same house and they are talking. It's like, you live in a cemetery, it's quiet. But when we are home and we are talking, we talk loud. Who can shout the loudest? Who can scream the loudest? So we are used to that noisy environment. Either the environment itself is noisy or we create the noise. So that is why I think the difference that you first notice. And naturally, if you are with someone and that person is quiet and gentle, automatically, even if you are loud, you kind of balance and mimic, and you become quiet and gentle. Because the person is not screaming for you to scream louder. The person is gentle and peaceful, so you automatically will have to calm down. What I experienced in my relationship also for me to settle down was exactly what Selby said. They are, when he mentioned feminine, the feminine that he was trying to, I want to add more to it, is it's not that dramatic relationship we are used to. Oh, go ahead. Why not? From my main share evidence. My main will say, and no, you don't get questioned. Men do not want to be questioned, interrogated. Where are you going? What are you doing? Where are you coming from? Where? We don't want it. You see, but our women thrive on that. And with the whites, as soon as you tell the person, oh, I may be popping out, they are okay with it. You don't get investigated, you don't get interrogated, you don't get. So in simple terms, in our society, you are guilty until proven innocent. That's how we do relationship. So you are guilty until proven innocent. So hence, your boyfriend will be asking you, where are you going? Who are you going with? What are you doing there? Why are you doing there? Why only you? Why are you guys? So too many questions. Whereas in the white system, you are innocent until proven guilty. So until you yourself give them something not to trust you, they trust you. Whereas with us, it's more of, okay, yep, I need to find out, I need to question you, I need to interrogate you, I need to do that, and it gets on your nerves. It gets on your nerves. So that is the difference. I am a very quiet and calm person, and I will say even in as much as we say we are not loud, I think I would say even on the other side, my wife's a teacher, so she's louder than me. I am more quiet. Sometimes when she is bringing an argument, she say, you even when we want to have an argument with you, it's not fun because you won't say anything. And I said, well, I haven't got the energy to be arguing all the time. It's about the balance that you get in the relationship and what you go for. If it doesn't balance, and the balance comes from what? Getting to know each other better. Communication, the trust, supportive, and doing everything for each other. You forgive easily. You don't hold on to one thing. They do not hold on to little issues. We never had any quarrel overnight. No.
Wow.
We argue in the afternoon. Yeah, we argue in the afternoon. By bedtime, we are talking again.
Really?
Yeah. I've never had any quarrel and say, 2 days we are not in talking terms. I'm not talking to you. Oh, I'm flying my face. I'm not doing that. No.
Oh, that's good.
And like when I posed the question to my wife about the culture and everything, what she said was, it's because maybe the two of us have strong Christian backgrounds, and that also played a role in it. I don't hold on to things and say, oh, you said something to offend me, so I will not let go. I will not. No, I don't. So we've got that, and that has really helped our relationship.
Really good. I like that.
Yeah.
So please, guys, if you are married, you shouldn't sleep over quarrel. You make sure that you resolve it. A lot of marriages that I do ask me, Pesa, what I do most of the time at work when I see, because that's the place I meet, older people. And when I see them and I ask them how they have, married for a long time, 50 years, 28 years, it's all about they don't sleep over their argument. They always make sure that they make up. So thank you, sir. Let's follow this up. I know that we have put it in our diaries and we are going to act on them. I just want us to go through these questions very fast because of time. I'm so sorry that we've elapsed more of the time because of my own questions outside whatever I plan to ask, but let's go through it because it's very important to me. I just want to find out from you both that I know both of you have children, okay? And how do you approach raising them with multicultural identities? With a kid.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. I think because of we have got more rich culture than the whites. I would say that.
Rich culture. If you say rich culture, what does it mean?
Because we have more substance in our culture. The white do not have any culture that much compared to what we have. Why? Because we've got traditional dresses. We can dress normal. We can put on traditional wear. We've got things like symbols and ornaments and gears. We celebrate festivals, special occasions. So there's a lot that we do as Black people. The Black person in the Caribbean, the Black person in Africa, we embrace our culture and we really celebrate it in grand style. Hence they've got all these activities going on to say, oh, okay, festivals here and music there. But the whites own, it has over the years they have lost a lot of their culture, and it's become more like educational. They don't hold on to it, and I think that's helped them in a way. But we still embrace our culture. So in terms of bringing up our kids, they enjoy the African way, our traditions, and the way we do things. They get fascinated when they see some of our ornaments. If you come to my house, I've got all the crafts and everything hanging on the walls, and all the Adinkra symbols. They are there. They will ask you, so what does this mean? What does that mean? Because that's the richness of our culture. Everything has got meaning. Even the clothes that our ladies, you wear, they will tell you this kente means this symbolizes that. So we've got very rich culture. I tend to introduce it to them. But if the sad thing is, as a man, and I was going to tell Selby that you are going to lose the battle when it comes to raising up the kids. Because why? The kids love their moms. So they will lean more towards the mother side. They will learn the language. They can speak fluent German, and say, if you were to find yourself in Germany, your kids will not be able to speak fluent English. They will lose that part. They will speak more Germany. Yeah, unless they are here in the UK, that maybe when they go to school, they can get the balance. Because I've seen most men, when we marry the whites, our kids don't tend to adopt our culture and everything, our language. They struggle. And I've got friends, lots of friends, black ladies, they are married to white guys, and their kids speak fluent Chi. Fluent Chi. They speak fluent Chi. So the men, well, our men, I'll put it that way. So we do. Yes, I've seen somebody say my husband is Irish. Yes, my Scottish friends, they've got their kilts and everything that they wear over there as well. But when you talk about culture, I think no race can beat Africans. Maybe the Asians can come near, but Africans, we've got a very, very expressive culture. So I tend to dress them. They've all got, my wife has got a kente cloth and that. In their schools, when they are doing the Black History Month, they wear something African and all that. I've been to their schools to even lecture about our culture. They invite me to the schools to go and lecture about the culture, our cocoa. I've had cocoa pots to educate them on cocoa and how cocoa, the chocolate, everything is made and all that. So we do have something that is very intriguing. That's the whites enjoy also adopting. So I address them, I teach them. They will eat some of the food because, as I said, men will hardly cook. With the jollof for the rice and part of it, and they love fried plantain. So I made chikoko and beans, rice and beans and all that. Fufu, they will eat the fufu. If there's too much pepper in the soup, they will eat and they will give it a try. So we are, as a man, I can think I'm trying my best. But in terms of where I am lacking is the language. I've not been able to say, okay, my kids can speak fluent Chi with me or anything. No, the only bit they understand is bra, that basics, So, which is not good enough. That one I have to hold my hands up, which is not good enough, but we need to improve. Yeah.
So we can do better when it comes to the language.
Yeah, especially the men. Women don't have issues at all because kids spend more time with their moms. So the women, the black women who are married to white, I have friends. Their kids can speak the language, but the men, that tends to lack. And now it's sad that you see even 100% Ghanaian marriages, a Ghanaian married to a Ghanaian, their kids can't even speak the Chi, which is a shame. I've got friends who's they are both Ghanaians, but their kids can't speak Chi, and they are proud that their kid can speak fluent English and all that, British English, and so that is the whole thing.
Thank you. Maria, what are you going to do?
So our son is just 2 years old, so I think this is still the beginning. So it's more about the plan, what to do. But so one little thing he has already, his second name is Jojo. So because of Monday born, so this we gave already, to him, Ghana culture, yes. And what is important for us is also the language, but this is more his point, because I'm just talking German like you, Alex, were saying. So I'm talking German in his school, they are talking German, so this will be not a problem. But the English, and then the wish is that he's understanding the tree. So that's the part. And what we right now do, or what we have done already, is traveling to Ghana, that he is seeing the country, and I think this is the best to get into the culture. And this is our plan always, to do, if possible, once a year, that he can see what is going on in the country where he is half made of.
Very good. Wow, that's good. Sylvie, what do you intend to do with him?
I said it all. To add, so he also has yeah, like has an identity, like like their passport as a Ghanaian too. So like he has more like passport than like the both of us, and he can go like more like places than us. So
Wow. Wow. Thank you. So with regards to holidays, I know that when it comes to we the Africans, some of us don't really see the need of traveling and all that. There was a time a friend was telling me that why do you want to get this British book that you'll be going everywhere? What's the essence of it that you want to go all over the world? Nah, so we don't really value that. So that comes to this question: how do you navigate cultural differences when it comes to language? You've spoken about the language already, so I'll spare you with that. But when it comes to holidays, where I'm coming from, we don't see why we should do big parties. We have party again, so when you're home, if you go on holidays and all that, not every month or holiday time. There was a lady that was also saying, most of the time when the kids come from their vacation, like when they are coming on summer, Maria, most of your people, they plan to go holidays and all that. They plan ahead. Christmas, even when I came to UK, I tried to invent my own and make it very beautiful. Okay, but where I'm coming from, or what I know, is that I didn't say that. I didn't say you have to travel, you have to do a hotel, that kind of thing. So how are you going to do that, like in combination of that?
So I think the point is he likes to travel.
He likes it.
He likes to travel, so
You are done it.
but he knows that it's important, like for me. Yeah, so this
Traveling is important for you, is it?
he said like he likes traveling, and but he also knows that it's like important for me because I love traveling. Like I love to get to know like new cultures. I love to try the food in other countries, and
so like in this whole she likes just like three things: flowers, to travel, and food. That's it.
Wow. And then Maria on hygiene crowd, where you bring papa?
Yeah, I love to see like new places, and I don't know, like it makes me happy when I don't have to stay always at home. Yeah.
I think you guys really love that. But where I'm coming from, Febio,
Yeah, so he was telling me that like they are more like sitting at home, and the shades, like the shade on the window, the shades are down, and always at home still also our shades are often down, and when friends are coming, then they're always saying, "Oh my God, why is it here so dark?" But my siblings who were also with us in Ghana, they understand it now because it's everywhere. Like the shades are down because of the sun. It's too hot, and so these are some points which are also different, but it's not like traveling now. But so in traveling, I have a good one like next to me who also likes it. But the planning is always like my part because I love to plan the travels and book the stuff. So I would just show him like the top 3. Then he would say, "Yeah, I like this. This I don't like," and then we will book it. So he has not a lot to do with the travel planning. Maybe this is also a part why he likes it. He just has to agree.
So Maria, I want to ask you this question. Coming from where you are coming from, and I had the perception that before you can start traveling, you need to be rich. You need to have lots of money. But now my perception about it is different because it makes your mind very open. It enlightens you when you start to travel because you see so many cultures, you see so many behaviors and all that. So what is it for you guys? Because as I've come to UK, I work, all the people of color, they really take their holidays, but we don't. Some of us, we just want to get money from it. So what is it for you? Why do you, Selby just mentioned 3 things that you really love: food, traveling, and flowers. Okay, I love that. Why traveling? What is so special about it?
So we are also like separating, but I don't know how to say it in English, like between traveling and being on vacation. So just going in a hotel, relaxing at the beach and not doing anything. But this is not so my part. So I'm really more like traveling. I travel to a country and I want to see something from the country. So I'm very active in it. And it's also not that I am, because you said like that you thought it's like for rich people or something like that. So for me, it's not that I book a flight and then like stay in a 5-star hotel or something. So I also did like some backpacking vacation in the past. So with a backpack like through Vietnam or Thailand. And for me, it's just
The experience.
like bringing, I don't know, like get to know like new people, like seeing how they live.
Yes.
Like what I was also already saying, like about Ghana, that you appreciate more what you have at home when you like see how other people are living. But yeah, like just to learn like what is existing like in our world, because the world is so big, and just staying at home like in your little space. I mean, if someone is happy with that, it's fine. But for me, I'm expecting like more of my life. I want to see what is going on in other countries, and I think it's also a reason why I'm maybe that like open-minded, because I have seen a lot already. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you, Sue. What do you think? Would you encourage, say, your money to find out before no, you better take part in this holidays, you better travel? What is your take on that?
I think when it comes to that, you mentioned that it's not part of our culture to be, traveling in terms of holidays. We don't do that because we don't have the means most of the time, and we always, trying to save money, and the life here, everything is against us as immigrants, so we don't even have enough. How often do you visit, your home country as a Ghanaian living in UK?
Ghana, there is a lot of money. You stop traveling. No, it's not me.
Oh.
It's not about money.
So with that, it's planning, because I would say,
Planning.
well, yeah, it's about planning, because we don't plan. Do we plan? We don't plan. Let's be honest. Ghana, we don't plan. We just wake up. Then you say, this next weekend. The longest you will get notice from someone in Ghana will be a week. Yeah, we don't plan. I've lived there, and I know we don't plan. We just get up and say, next weekend I'm going here. This week I'm doing this. Over here, I wasn't into traveling. Yes, I used to travel when I was at uni, and that was what the main reason why I was traveling was, they say, to build my passport. So I had about, before I settled in the UK, I had about 15 visas in my passport. You're going to America, you're going to Canada, you're going here, collecting visas. That was my aim. So we do not go into traveling and on holidays. We don't do it. It's when we are here, even those Ghanaians who are here married to Ghanaians, it's only a selected few handful that do holidays and travel. Let alone very few, very few, because our perception is that for you to go on holiday, you are rich, you need more money, but it's not like that. The system is such that you can afford whatever your pocket, whatever is in your bank account, you can afford your own type of holiday. You don't need to fly. You can go caravan holiday, you can go hotel somewhere, you can go to the countryside, to do that. And
you are going to be beaten. Don't say Ghanaians only travel to Ghana.
Oh yeah, it's true. I know most of my friends. They know if you talk about holidays, going to Ghana. They work hard, and all they know is they're going to Ghana. I have had a privilege, and I don't know about myself. I have had a privilege getting into marrying a white person. That gets me to travel, and I've traveled across extensively.
Wow.
You know, I've been to Jamaica, I've been to Toronto, Canada, I've been to Croatia, we've been to Greece. So we travel, we get there, we rent cars, then we do rounds, we do proper tour as tourists.
Wow.
You know, not just traveling to go and hide in a hotel, no swimming pool hotel. No, we go to more of what they have, like I would say, place of interest. We go there, learn more about histories and museums and all that. So you get to understand why you travel to that country and get to know something from that country about that country. Then you come back with. United Kingdom here, when we were dating, I traveled to almost all the regions they have in the United Kingdom. You know, so I'll be there. My wife will say at the time, "Oh, we are going to Somerset." Where is this Somerset? Yeah, well, I want to stay in my Birmingham and do my 12-hour shifts. You are disturbing me. Let's go to Somerset. Let's go here. Let's go there. So I've been to Newquay, Devon. I've been to Cornwall. I've been to Somerset. I've been to Yorkshire, to Scotland. I've been to Manchester. Everywhere. Blackpool, everywhere. Weymouth, Bournemouth, everywhere. You know, Scotland. We've been to Scotland. We go to Scotland. We go to Glasgow. We've been to Edinburgh. We've been to Aberdeen. Everywhere. So that exposes you for you to learn more about the people here. And once you start traveling, even in the UK, you can go for 3 days or a week, a holiday with £300.
Yes.
You know, they have cottages, they have caravans, not even hotels. You can get now, we've got Airbnb and all that. So I encourage people to go. If you don't want to spend too much money, get yourself Airbnb or a cottage, do your own little shopping, cook. You know, you cook some stew, something, you go with even the caravans, they've got fridge and everything inside the caravans. You go there, let the kids get exposed, and you will love it. You know, you will love it. You don't need thousands, you only need hundreds of pounds to go on a holiday in the UK here. If you've got the money and you want to fly out, you can fly out to places like Spain, places like Belgium, the local, countries nearby. You can go there.
Just 42 pounds to go.
Yeah. So because, our mentality has been the way we spend more money to travel from Ghana to the UK or to the US or here, it will cost you the same amount of money to travel from, say, UK to somewhere like Belgium or Holland.
I think it's very, very important. Whilst we are treating this topic, I will encourage couples to just add that to their itinerary. Because there's this lady that I was talking to the other time at work, and she was like, "Oh, you can start traveling, when the kids grow up, that they will see." And Nembano, from 15 years old, they haven't gone anywhere. So when they come back from after vacation and all that, they haven't even been to Ghana yet. So please, let's spice the marriage. If the husband is not doing it, find out the importance of having a holiday. The holiday thing, when you go, it's not usual. It's not normal like being at home. You don't have to cook. You don't have to do the normal things. You take the pleasure of seeing new people, like Maria said. So please, couples, if you have kids, that's why I really wanted us to hit on this topic, because a lot of families don't believe in the importance of traveling, and like Sir Alex just mentioned, it's not about the money. Traveling is not about the money, it's planning. Plan your family life. Please, let's plan the life. By the beginning of the year, Maria, I think that is what you guys do. You plan that summer we are going here, winter we are going here, Christmas we are doing this. And I like the kind of lifestyle that you guys, you celebrate, extended family. I want you to also elaborate on that aspect, because I want us to learn from you guys, because we are always nuclear. We just send the money to Africans, but even when we come to this country, Christmas, I know that the friends that I have, people of color, they're always planning to get the whole family, their siblings, everybody together Christmas, and they're all going. How I cherish that kind of relationship. It's very, very nice. And I want everybody listening to me on Diana's Diary that if you don't do it, you start planning it. Start planning it at Christmas time, Easter time. Call the whole family. Make something beautiful, something nice. Food bring people together. And this is one thing that I've learned from the whites. I used to care for a gentleman. He was Jewish. And I enjoyed that company. The children, somewhere from US, somewhere from Barbados, somewhere from there and all that. But they came together and brought, it's not the present, but it's flowers and just little things. So, but Ghana dear, I just walk on top if you walk on top, you will cross and so why not? So Maria, Selby, you have a take. How are you enjoying that aspect when it's come to traveling? And Maria pet traveling here also be a free bay. I went to how are you dealing with that? And when it comes to Christmas and stuff like that, please be honest with me. Were you used to extended families coming together, that they lay a long table? Does Maria take you to their family side when it's Christmas, Easter, and all that kind of thing? And how do you feel? How does it make you feel? I know they will do it. I know they will do it. And are you always part of it? Like when it comes to those kind of big celebrations? And how is it for you? My busa.
So for the Christmas one, when is from December up from the 20th to maybe on the 28th. So I spend it with her family. Now so here like Christmas Day is on the 24th.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, and on that day all her siblings and the kids we all meet and have lunch.
Wow.
So it's a big table.
Wow.
Yeah, and there everyone speaks to each other, and all those things. Yeah. So here big family is really appreciated, from the extended. Yeah.
Wow. And that is one thing that I want us to also learn, because are you always looking forward to that, Selby?
Yeah, mostly the food is good, German food, German food is all a lot about proteins, so meat and others. For me, I love meat, so when I see it, then I'm happy. So so Christmas, it's awesome here. Yeah.
Wow. What was my other question? Are you going to encourage your children to be traveling? And
definitely. So for us, we love to travel by car. So for an example, last 2 years, right? We did West Europe tour.
Wow.
With a car.
Wow.
So we started from Netherlands and went through like Belgium and France, and then where like Strasbourg and like yeah.
Wow.
So like traveling is like you don't need like huge money like for it. Like if you can like drive or like pick a train.
Sometimes the people, the company that you have around you. I was introduced by she's now like a sister, and she enjoys traveling. She's African. It's not all of them, but I think she was born in Italy. So she introduced me to traveling. I went with her friends, and I came back. I told my husband, I'm like, hey, holidays no sad though. We need to we have to go, because like it wasn't about the excitement of it, say we'll travel, but the environment, the people that I met, the serene atmosphere. I came with a great mind, like with so much that changed my environment. And my husband was so happy that the next time he started going with me, because he also didn't believe in any tutu kwan, and also I hotel also everything. But yes, that started, the traveling, and we started going, and we did like a round trip. When we went first, I think we went to Miami, we went all the US, like 4 countries, and he loved it. So I think people who haven't started it as couples, try it. Like Brales is coming, it doesn't have to be going expensive, and just Amaya was saying here, Ghana for the non see a chat ticket, Ghana prane boarding. Ghana boarding. Travel, go anywhere, even in UK or US around you. It's Alex, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. It's not expensive. I think you'll get what your pocket can afford. You can go to, say, a place like Croatia, and you can spend about £800, for your week stay. Someone will also go for a week and pay for about £4,000. It depends on your choice of hotel. It depends on your, whatever you want to do. But you can get something on a very low budget and still have the same great experience like someone who will pay thousands and thousands. And I'm from experience.
It releases stress, and that is very true. When you are stressed, go on holiday. When the marriage is becoming boring, go on a holiday. Trust me, you come and thank me later. We've got just 2 questions. What advice would you give to other interracial couples? Selby.
Well, like you have to be patient, and you have to be like ready to like deal with other like bureaucracies.
Okay.
And be open-minded about things.
Be open-minded. To embrace everything.
Exactly.
Wow. Maria, what advice would you give somebody that is, ready to go into multiracial marriage?
So for me, always like the communication is the main point. Like also when you don't like to talk about the topic, you have to talk about the topic. If you put like a topic, you're maybe shy, or like I don't know, or because when you keep everything like in you don't find like a compromise or a solution. So this is because I think nowadays a lot of people they have like a fight, and then they think, so it doesn't work, so it's over. But you have to be like sometimes maybe also like fighting for something. So not just give up like after the first discussion and you see, it's not working. So give everything also like some time, because you both come from different cultures, so you have to learn from each other, and this only can work when you like communicate. This is the main point I would say.
Yeah. I think for you, communication is really important because you've really hammered on communication. Everything is communication. And in even life, communication is vital. Communication is very vital. So thank you so much. So Alex, my professor.
I think relationship.
Yeah.
If you're going into interracial relationship, first and foremost, just to get to know more about the culture of the person, whether it's Selby and Maria, it's a German culture, so obviously Selby would have done his homework about Germans. I found myself in an English culture, so obviously I had to do my own research about them. Make sure what you are going in for is for you. Do not just follow friends or follow trends and just go in. Set your priorities, what you want in a relationship, and it works for both blacks and also interracial relationship. Because it's not just going in for going sake, and some people also tends to go in out of frustration, or out of punishment, that their relationship did not work out. So I'm going to punish him. I'm going to show him or her that, you see me, I have backed someone who is better than you as a white person and all that. So know what you want in a relationship. I've had few friends who wanted to also follow the trend, went in for white ladies and white men. It did not work out. So know what you want, set a priority, and like Maria was saying, it's about communication. Communicate your needs, sit the person down. What are your expectations in this relationship? Get to know that. And I know oftentimes people do not express their needs or wants in a relationship, and that's where the problem lies.
Wow. Yeah. It's very, very important. Someone also oh, this is a great program. Thank you for sharing. Someone is asking Maria, do you know what is taboo?
Taboo. What is it? Taboo. I just know a game which is taboo. But that's all.
Yes, Maria knows taboo. Taboo is like abomination, isn't it? Something that is abomination. Yeah, I don't know why the person is asking that question. All right. Okay, my last question here. How do you celebrate your differences while maintaining unity? You want to maintain the unity among the two of you, the family and everything. But there's also that difference of food, that difference of culture, that difference of, language, everything. How do you maintain?
I think it's more about respecting each other. Once the respect is there and you've been together, now you get to know each other very well. When it comes to celebrating, it's not everything that you enjoy from their culture, and it's not everything that they also enjoy from your culture. So that's where, when that gets that time, then you respect each other. Say, okay, maybe Alex wants to go out there and do Ghanaian traditional stuff, which I'm not keen. So okay, you can go have fun and come back. She also wants to go out there and do girls night, then you just accept it. It's just having that trust, communication, trust, respect, and honesty. If you have that in a relationship, if you need time, everyone in a relationship, whether it's blacks or whites, you need time for yourself at some point. You need it. So once that my me time comes, it's not being selfish, but you need time for yourself. Get that time for yourself, reflect on your life and the way things are going. If you've got any new plans, you've got any new ideas, you share. I like what my friend there put on, compromise. You share that idea with your husband or with your wife. Don't go into a relationship with the mentality of, I am looking for escape routes. It will not work. My ex did the same thing. My dad did the same thing. No. Go into every new relationship with a clear, open mind. Have that trust. Do not go with a preconceived ideas that if I see, okay, I was with Kwame, and Kwame said he was going to his mother. No, he went to his girlfriend. So I'm with Kwaku now. Kwaku say I'm going to see my mother. Oh yes, that's what Kwame did. So he's also doing the same thing. Please, let's clear our mind. No two people are the same. So once you go in a relationship, respect that. And once you have that, and make sure there's no perfect person out there. If anything, you are not happy, communicate. Communicate. I always say, and I always tell my staff, I do not like people suffering in silence. And it's our nature. Black people, we don't speak out. You'll be there, quiet, talking to friends, talking to colleagues, talking here, talking to family, but will not be talking to our partner. I've done something to you. You are not happy with me. Talk to me. Do not go and talk to your mother. Do not go and talk to your father. Do not go and talk to your friends for them to advise you. I may not even know that I've offended you. I may have different perception why I did what I did. So you going to friends and families and all the people around you saying, if a man does this, what does it mean? If a woman does this, again, what does it mean? And they give you their own version of explanation, and you will go along that. Then you will be jumping from relationship into relationship, whether you are a guy or you are a lady. The person you are with, sit the person down, talk to the person. If you are not happy, do not allow some third party to get involved in your relationship. They will ruin it for you. Not everyone that sees you happy, going and coming together is happy for you. They want to see you miserable. So please work out your relationship and do not give up. Do not quit. It's not easy out there. So if you find someone, work things out and don't quit.
Wow, this is so powerful. Your last statement speaks so much volume, because of late people find themselves in relationship and just let it go, just lose 10 years of relationship. It's not about marriage, but even friendship, which is very pathetic, that with just a little misunderstanding people can let relationship goes. Please, we are talking about marriage, but value friendship.
Yeah.
I'm so proud that me and Selby, we share that friendship, and most friends I do keep them, like I said before. It's very, very important. If you know that you are the type that your friends always run away, you always find new friends, check your behavior. There might be a problem with you. You can't just be losing friends and taking new ones for anything. It's not fun. So please, if you are that type who just don't value friendship, always want to get new one, relationship, you think that someone offended you, so you jump into another relationship, you go and go and go, and at the end of the day, uncle, there's friends that has ended up marrying the wrong people because they never value the relationship that they had. Into a bed pra with the relationship, after the one that you will settle, you will not have happiness in it. You will not. So whatsoever the relationship will be it marriage, being it boyfriend, girlfriend, try and endure. Try and make relationship work. Don't just give up relationship. That was just by the way. I hope someone will take it on board. Yes. So again.
You say he has nothing to say.
You can't add up anything. That's
Like you said it all.
Yeah.
So
He just agrees.
okay. That's
So I would say, yeah. So I would say like especially also the me time part. What he was saying, I think this is very important, that everyone has also their own time, like going out with friends or just being sometimes some hours alone. Because I also need this. You are the whole day, you are at work, then you have to look for our boy, and then he's always mama, 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 like mom, mom, mom all the time. And so it's nice, but it's also nice sometimes to have just some hours like for yourself, and you need this because you have to recharge, like you have to get back to your energy, and then the rest will be also better again. So it's just like a plus, like a win-win situation. So yeah, and I think to come from two different cultures is also that you both like have to know about the culture, but you have to create a little bit like your own culture. So you take from both cultures like what is best for you. Like for example, like parts from the food, or I also like to hear like the Afro music, like Afrobeat, Afro pop songs. They are running here at home. The music is on, so we take some parts we both like, and this is like our daily life. So we are combining like both cultures, and this is then maybe the secret for it.
Wow, wow, wow.
This is what to say too.
Selby, now you want to talk.
No.
All right, great. It's been a great conversation. I just want to take this opportunity to, first of all, thank the first lady here, Maria. Maria is a very reserved person, very shy. Guys, Maria, the way you have spoken, there's nothing that looks like you are shy. And I want to thank you so much for embracing, Diana's Diary and coming here to share your honest opinion with us and helping marriages be better. I really appreciate it. I don't take this for granted, okay? Just coming out of your comfort zone, just to embrace Diana's Diary with your knowledge. You are so inspiring. You carry something within you, and I appreciate it, okay, girl? I got you all the time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This means a lot to me. God bless you. And to you, Selby, what more can I say than a good friendship? Oh, thank you so much. You are just like a brother, a father, and a because Selby can scold me. Oh, you can say that, Diana, no. And that's the kind of friend that I cherish. When you are doing well, he will tell you are doing well. And when like there's a fault, he will tell you and try to get you that support. And that's the kind of friendship that everybody needs. Thank you so much. He just called out and was like, Diana, you are doing a good job with Diana's Diary. And I was like, I need you and your wife on. And thank you so much. Selby is also shy. He's not all that he wants is computing. He's not very quiet. And you guys can know from the way he's talking, very, very soft. So for him to come out of his shells, to come and be a blessing to us, please, is a big deal for me. And I know that you have taken it on board with some of the experiences he has shared. Thank you so much, Selby. Yamin Shao Pawai. And Uncle, my one and only professor. Hey! And then you watch him. Thank you.
We need to do part 2.
We have to do part 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm calling you again. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your deep knowledge, for that powerful experiences shared on this platform. You are a very honest man, and that's why I love you so much. You are very honest, and you always cherish family. God bless you, for putting yourself out there to be a blessing to everybody that is going to watch and have watched.
Yeah.
Friends and family, I just want to thank you all. I'm so sorry that I couldn't read all your questions. I couldn't let anybody hop on because of time. I know that we've all enjoyed. We have all been blessed. We have all been inspired. We have been encouraged, and we are going to make the marriage work. multiracial marriage, to me, is the best. Okay? And if it's not multiracial, you've got yourself, like me, and my husband is also the best. Okay? Marriage, like Maria said, it's not about color. Say Alex also said, it's the mindset. It's your mindset. If I'm not going with anything at all from Diana's diary, it's the mindset in that marriage. Make it work. God bless us all. Bye.